Welcome to Intuitive Tarot. Thank you very much for your likes. Thank you very much for your time that you take to watch my videos. Please subscribe, leave a comment, let me know where you're watching from. I'm very interested from where are people watching me who are very interested. I'm doing the reading from the USDV area, which is DC, Virginia, Maryland, District of Columbia, Virginia, Maryland. And I know that I don't know anybody who's interested in esoteric or would go to the psychic or would take that seriously. My friends watching my readings as my achievements, and it's interesting to them because it's like hear the stories from me, and people love to hear stories from me, stories from my life, about relationships. I have a lot of relationships in my life, so we can discover a lot through the tarot. And today we're going to do the reading on the Blossom of Serenity Tarot. It's a new deck. I already shuffled it well. We're going to do the reading. It's going to be general reading. And the reading going to be about why he or she, why that person that is on your mind is silent. And we're just gonna see what character gonna start coming up first, and we're gonna confirm that who's the spirit with us. But I rather ask the universe tell us the story why the person is silent. So we're not gonna identify the gender, we're gonna identify the feelings. The person is silent because he doesn't feel there's enough passion inside, and it scared them too much. And judging themselves, it's not in their favor, and it's crushing their self-esteem. And after when you left, it seems like somebody left the relationship. The person realized what you mean in her or his life, and that person's spirit is now aiming to different direction in their life because of it. The deadly betrayal by the King of Swords, and let's not attach gender, it can be just betrayal of your person, but the person is logical. There's a lot of masculine energy, and that energy can be possessed by the man and by the woman because more male and female have both sides inside of them, their female side and their male side. So, and it was a lot of lies after that, and the importance show up in a lot of feelings and passion and really heart aching of that person for whatever is happening between you two. The feminine energy of love come to the surface, and it's become easier to aim for what the heart ache, and the willingness to fight right there, and you right in the fight. But once you won, once that person is winning, it's abandon all the efforts and go in stagnation. Leave the sense of joy of one day when you thought you maybe can be perfect husband and wife, and now you wonder why I didn't think that at all. He is not saying anything, she's not saying anything. Their hearts revealing such an array of feelings. And well, let's ask, how do you truly feel about the person who is watching that reading? Well, it's rather female energy, even though by classic reading it would be male, with small attempt to express his sexual interest. But the desire is there, but the expression of the desire is minimum. However, the ambition to be the emperor of the situation, to be in charge of the nine of coins and the best woman realization in her like existence. And that person with little effort won a lot of control of something very valuable. An emperor, it's male energy, the energy of the control. And therefore, somebody's heart is broken. So that person's heart is broken. But do you love? We ask about the feeling, we ask about love. That person love how they feel when they're next to you. And all what they can do just give you compliments and talk and talk and talk and big promises. Or like attention of the page of cup, which is like all your picture on all your social media and things like that. It's like when he in his life he enjoy himself. Okay, then if it's like this, why your heart is broken, if you show zero feelings. Because you thought about the family at some point. That person thought about the family at some point. And we have the Empress coming out. It's the female high charge energy. The Empress, it's the four queens together energy. And it's usually, if you see the Emperor, it's a partner for the Empress is a partner for the Emperor. So your person imagine the family and maybe a woman in charge of the relationship at some point, or giving away to, or the woman imagined herself in charge, or the man imagined the woman in charge, or it's just kind of how it's always been for a person who was thinking about the family, but that person was thinking about the family. And they're fighting for it because you are their happiness, but he or she thinks they miss all the chances and they fantasize a lot about you. Okay, will you break your silence? That person have a good memory about you. And he have some kind of proposal in mind. And he thinks that maybe if he come as more material oriented, represent more male material oriented energy, that hard work for money ethic. That person think if he shows that, then but show that by the surprise, like you're not supposed to expect that he's like appearing, that he's on his way, and we get two of swords. Impossible situation, impossible to resolve, impossible ending. I think the person is confused. And okay, once again, please tell us about your feeling toward the person who is watching that reading. Has it been going for a while when you show little attention to your best chance? But it was the plan, you were working on it, and you thought it's a fair deal, it's a justice, it's meant to be this way, and you're full of sexual desire. Besides Page of Cups, not a single card about feelings. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like to read that, but it's what I see. But that person have a strong sexual desire for you. Very strong sexual desire. And by some kind of, in their mind, they have a right for it or the reason. Like you give them the reason, you tempt them, but you make them very happy. But it seems like they have their own way to establish relationships. And they're all standards and measurements, and they're all tests that they put the people through before they even let them come close. Let's ask, was it a test? Yeah, it was a test for life. And you were barricaded from partnership until and there was a lot of work put through, and there was a point to make a choice. And here we got the temperance. It means patient. They're patiently waiting to make their choice. I don't know, I feel like we're going in a circle. I don't know how I even come to do that reading. But I set up my table with the oracle card. I got a new oracle. It's called True Hearts, Hidden Feelings Oracle cards. And I set up for reading the card Depths. Feels a profound bond. Feels a profound bond. Must be truly meaningful. Soulmate karmic ties. Maybe it's your karmic partner and just experience that you're going through It's not for you to be together, it's for you to take it as experience and move on. Or you want to continue to explore. Okay, let's ask the last question. Is it anything you want to tell the person while you're silent? But is it something that you might want to say here to the person who's watching that reading? He wanna say, or she wanna say, that originally they want everything right. They show an elephant and it represents the law, it represents partnership and that being registered as a marriage. It's not just living together, it's on a paper. And then that person went through the deep transformation and withdrew from the world while missing you dearly. And when he come, he will come like, I wanna come and get it. And you the most desirable woman or man for that person. And if she comes, it's gonna be very strong. And if it's a woman, she attracts the feminine side of the man, but he probably is very good lover. Guys, if you watch it, she's missing, she's thinking about that part. How soft and passionate she can be, like, and gentle as a woman in bed. On this, we're gonna finish our reading because we're going in a circle and we're not getting answers. Why it's silent? We don't see any action. We see a lot of confusion, but we find out that person was honest with us. It tells us all their feelings, and we appreciate the information, and we move on. And we're gonna check with two oracles today. The telepathy oracle and Rose oracle. First, we're gonna pull from telepathy oracle and strength. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. And that's probably, if that person is silent for a while and you're still thinking about that person, that's probably why you truly want to give them a chance at love. But let's see what the Rose Oracle, what energy the Rose Oracle can give us. The reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. Maybe you will become best friends. After thinking so much about each other and moving on and meeting one day and becoming best friends. On this, we're gonna finish our reading. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. Leave a comment what kind of reading you interesting to hear. And we can do the reading about more different subjects besides relationships and feelings and emotions. We can look at the past lives, into the destiny path, into your bloodline purpose, into your spirit purpose here on earth, and many different interesting subjects we can do the reading about. Just leave a comment. If somebody interested in personal reading, my email information in the first comment under the video. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Bye.